Here's the thing, Aatrox cannot die. Chat, are we good in here? The main pillars of Runeterra. Ruination check, Darken check, Void Watchers check, Rune Wars check, Demons check. I really hope we're gonna see Fiddlesticks. Here's my prediction. We did cover Noxus, we covered Ionia, we're covering Demacia, which means we need to be moving into other region eventually. My money on Targon. From Targon we'll move into Shurima. From Shurima we'll somehow expand to Bilgewater. But for now, let's see, gentlemen. Let's see. Don't disappoint us, Rita. Had games, okay, lovely. We are in Demacia based on the trees. Holy quality, gentlemen! Garen? When protected Morgana, there we go. That's her shrine. And which village are we? Shyvana? No, that's Shyvana's mother. Or that's Shyvana. Someone's attacking Garen. Red magic, black rose. Massive, holy shit, hold on. Darkness from demons. Is that the village where Fiddlesticks is rampaging? Soda? There it is. There it is. Who's riding the horse? Hold on, who's the rider? Demacia, don't you die? Who is that? And that is Shyvana, I believe. Now that's Shyvana entering the battle. Which means that yeah, that is. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, what do we have in here? Noxus, probably. Noxian assassins? Is that Shyvana's? Holy Shyvana, brother! Holy shit, she looks amazing. Who's the bird? Gwen! Oh my god, we have Gwen, right? We miss Gwen. Fuck, we miss Gwen! Sona healing everyone, yes sir. Very small instrument. In reality, it should be larger. Alright, who's the rider? Who's the druid? Holy shit, holy army. Okay. Is that older dragon? Look at the eyes. Who's protecting you? Shyvana? Dog, Shyvana looks amazing. Garen has no shield. Why can't he throw his blade? Yunara? Really? Makes sense, Ionia. Makes sense. Show me the darkness. Who's wielding the darkness? And we are in Demacia, gentlemen. That's the new champion, I believe. Outplay button. Come on, do it. Ultimate on cooldown. Garen's on cooldown. Okay. Okay, no, that's a start. No, that's a start. Not bad at all. And that is... I'm confused. Who is that? Not bad. Honestly, not bad. The quality increased 10 times. Felt like I was watching a Blizzard cinematic. Let's go bit by bit. Okay, that's a start. We are in Demacia. Nah, dog, but look at the quality. Fucking amazing. She is giving him Sijal Scare. Right, so we are in the point of story. Okay, which means we have no time travel. Which means we're in the present right now. No funny time travel shenanigans happening. Because we already have shrines for Morgana in here. Morgana and Kale were in the past. They're still, technically still around, but they're kinda hiding. Kale is in Mount Targon, chilling right now, while Morgana remained in Demacia as the Veiled Lady. And I'm pretty sure we have a upcoming skin for Morgana. Alright, so we are in the present. But we are... Okay, so we... I feel like this isn't Fiddlesticks. I feel like we are in the village of Firstborough in here. Or Firstborough, however you call it. Hold on, I need a map. There we go. I need a map of Runeterra. Okay, so we've got the Demacia in here. And right here should be... Firstborough. There we go. I feel like this is the village. Because this village has some funny business with Nocturne. And we see darkness engulfing. Which champion has a literal quote when he's ulting? Darkness. My money on Nocturne right now. With the lights going out. Although... we don't hear screams. We don't hear people going insane. Yeah, it has to be Nocturne. Because if we would hear screams, that would be Fiddlestick story. Because in one of the Fiddlestick stories is basically the same scenario where they have a lovely village. It's evening, it's dark. And then you can see lights go out one by one. And people yelling in fucking terror. So we just have an evil dragon right there, right? Yunara managed to bring animals from Ionia because these are magical creatures, right? I don't think we have these elks in Demacia. Right, red magic. Red magic always means Noxus, right? At least Black Rose, but we do not see the chains. Oh yeah, darkness engulfing everyone is running away, but they are not going mentally insane. Their minds are not collapsing like seeing some sort of a Lovecraftian horror beyond their mortal comprehension. Nocturne with ultimate, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. In water is LeBlanc's staff. Bullshit. Bullshit, hold on. Where? Yeah, let's go again. I don't see a staff. All I see is sword placed into the ground. Do you say in water? Where? I don't know, Sona trying to solo Nocturne? Good luck doing that in League of Legends, you know? Okay, so hear me out. Yunara traveled all this distance. How did she go through Noxus without taking any damage? Hold on. Something is not adding up. That's a portal. Unless she used the portal. Because having a slight party of 500 animals behind you going through Noxus unnoticed doesn't seem very real. Maybe LeBlanc is Yunara. Oh, that's... Or maybe, hear me out. LeBlanc can be anyone. What if this is LeBlanc? What if she's one of the animals? And this... It doesn't look like chains, now does it? It looks like more... But I'm getting Black Rose vibes in here. I'm getting Black Rose vibes in here. The color scheme fits the bill. But LeBlanc clone killed by Zahan. LeBlanc has thousands of clones. But see, the thing is, unless all of these assassins are LeBlanc, because in one of the stories everywhere and everyone, LeBlanc does mention that she sees an assassin that looks like simply as an assassin. You know it is what it is, but possesses red magic, the LeBlanc magic. All of these could be LeBlanc as an assassin. Nah, dog, but Shyvana looks fucking HD, bro. And no, dog, this is still the dragon. Look at the wings. Look at the head. Look at the horns. Aren't those red things the same what Ambessa had? Ambessa had Kayane Krukern, which was amazing to deal against the magic. And Ambessa wasn't much of a magic user. She was more anti-magic because she's afraid of fucking LeBlanc and Black Rose. Check this. K-Dragon the Infernal. The Infernal. That's not it. That's not it. Now in here, no. Splash art, sure, but look at the wings. Not this. And Bessa had the medallion thingy. It looks the same, which Garen is taking from those soldiers. So Noxus. Which means we're looking at Noxus here. Nah, dog, plus blue eyes. Nope, that's an older dragon. Yeah, because Shyvana's mother was looking different. She was more of an orange fiery thingy. That. Show me valor. Not bad. The size of that thing. I never realized the bird is so fucking huge. They are running away, Demacia. Hold on, show me that. Show me that. The only thing I can say is Noxus. Still not healing everyone. You know how to pull it up? The thing in Arcane that Ambessa had was glowing green. Yeah, you are talking about Kayane Krukern. Because Ambessa is fucking terrified of magic, because Black Rose is wielding magic. And Ambessa doesn't have the best relationship with the Black Rose. And Kayane Krukern is a lovely item that nullifies the magic. Plus, keep in mind that in-game, Kayane... There we go. This is the locket with couple of the stones with the green stones. Read the passive. 80 magic resist. After not taking that magic damage for 15 seconds, gain a magic shield. Then we have, what was the name of Ambessa's security? That was also had it around his weapon, around his spear. This is the Kayane Krukern, that's what Ambessa had. This is straight up anti-magic. Rictus, oh yeah, that's the name, thank you. Yeah, Rictus. Anyway. So Shyvana doesn't have a cooldown on her ultimate. No, but look at this dragon, dog. Look at this fucking dragon. Oh, dog, the Shyvana ASU is gonna be absolutely fucking amazing. He's grabbing another one. Maybe. Nope. Although, hold on. I see a symbol. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the symbol of Noxus before the trifecta was formed. Because I remember that the flag looks similar in the cinematic where Darius was soloing Trundle. Banners had this symbol on top of them. They are blood magic from Vlad's Undead Warriors. Undead Warriors, it does look like a little bit of that. In dev update they said it's old Demacia. How can it be old Demacia if we're in the present right now? I think the scenes are in different times. I wouldn't say they are in different times. I would say this is all taking time in the present. All of them. Yeah, because Sona did run away from Demacia. She's not in Demacia anymore. Well, not in the capital city. She's somewhere around protecting people. There is a war statue behind. Yeah, they have vision in here. That's a pink ward, if I'm not mistaken. Does pink ward give you vision when Nocturne is ulting? I don't think it provides vision. And you are telling me that this is Xin Zhao. Nekra just said that Xin Zhao is still alive in the spear. Makes sense. The thing with Darken is that they dominate their targets. Case in point is Aatrox. He's straight up absorbing them and absolutely destroying them. With the case of Kai and Weimar and Varus, Varus is struggling to dominate them. Because those two are still inside the bow. If you listen to Varus' voice lines, sometimes Kai has a voice line, sometimes Weimar has a voice line, sometimes Varus has a voice line. They're not completely destroyed. And we know for a fact that Zahan is technically a good guy. Even though he's a Darken, but he's a good guy. Which means he shouldn't be dominating Xin Zhao. Given how he saw in that cinematic that Xin Zhao's doing the ultimate sacrifice, giving his life to save everyone from Atakan. So you're telling me, hear me out, that Shyvana's new ultimate will be rideable by other players. If we take this scene literally. How fucking cool that would be. You know, you have Rift Herald, you press on Rift Herald, you ride Rift Herald. What if, hear me out, what if you see Shyvana ultimate, you press on Shyvana, and you're on top of the dragon? How fucking cool that would be. You know what? Now that you mention it, yeah. Now I see it. Hemomancy. This could be the play. Yeah, this could be the blood magic in here. And they did nerf Sona, by the way. Gentlemen. They did nerf Sona. Case in point, right? She is nerfed. Yeah, she is nerfed. But I'm going to play the devil's advocate in here. This is still, from what we know a couple of years ago, this is still a little bit in the past. Because the champions we have in League are a little bit in the future. So you're telling me... Oh yeah, this is Yarvan, yeah. Okay, yeah. Somehow, I couldn't see the spear last time. So Jarvan is riding. Okay, got it. Oh, come on, do it. Do it. Fucking do it, my friend. Press the ultimate. Shame. Truly a shame. He didn't want to ult 1 HP enemy. Maybe, hear me out, maybe he did have the ultimate, but he didn't have the flash. Because you need to have a flash and the ultimate for that sick combo. You know what Shivana reminds me? Yeah, straight up Shivana reminds me Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3. Right, so we have 4 Demacians dead. How many Noxians? Also 4. You know what? 4 for 4. We'll take that. And everyone is pinging Garen right now for not acing the enemy team. That was an honorable 5v5, right? Right. Math? Math. Shivana is blonde. Yeah. It appears that she is. Right, and that is Yarvan, and that is Xin Zhao's spear. Is it a spear or is it a glaive at this point? Because we do see... Hold on, I need to check the cinematic. Purple eye. I don't think Xin Zhao had a purple... Dog, is it just me or Jarvan looks like Aragorn? No, hold on, what was his name? Lord of the Rings, chat. We have Lord of the Rings, we have Jarvan. Spot the difference. He looks like the guy from the Warcraft movie. The guy from the Warcraft movie. You are right. Yeah. What was his name? Lofar. That was Lofar? Hold on. You know what? I see it. Yeah. Plus the color palette looks kind of similar. Alliance colors. And that is our Demacia. Not bad. All in all, not bad, chat. All in all, absolutely not bad. Which means we are searching for this. This Xin Zhao spear. Yep. Exactly the same. You are right, chat. You are right. It is.
Roar to life.
Yep. This is it. Confirmed. Okay, thank you. The thing is purple. It was bluish. Now it's purplish, which means some red has been added. Red color is the color of what? Darken. So does that mean a part of the hand is also in this blade? And you notice there both times. Yup. Well, Xin Zhao is in prison, but shouldn't he be in prison in the glaive and not in the spear? Unless the hand did some magic, because it's fucking magic, and he placed part of Xin Zhao into the spear while also possessing his body and the glaive, unless he simply, hear me out, unless he separated Xin Zhao's mind, his soul, right, his essence, from his body. We should solve criminal cases. I feel like we should. Detective Shifu and the gang on the case. Let's start off by eliminating shit. We did not see Zoner Piltover. Void Watchers, none. Targon, none. Time travel, we had no time travel. Salus Mage Seekers, somehow. Taric missing, Rune Wars missing, Laxana. I am absolutely fucking shocked that we had no Laxana. Kale and Morgana were a bit of... No, hold on. We had Morgana statue. Fuck off. Dying, well, we had Dying. Swain was missing. Ferd and Kata was missing. Fiddle missing. Ruination missing. Jarvan the first inside missing. Darken missing. Orlon and his hammer missing. Galio also missing. Oh my fucking god. We were so close. Gentlemen, we were so fucking close. Nocturne, check. Shivana, check. Garen, check. Dying, check. We had 8 people dying there. At least 8 people, right? Oh, bro, this would have been perfect. We almost won the bingo. Morgana, statue, check. Sona, check. Jarvan, check. Black Rose, check. Because Vlad is a part of a Black Rose. Anyway, whoever proposed Galio, you are the reason we lost this bingo. I hope you step on the Lego tonight.